I'm playing a game, I'll go rook takes, king takes, bring the king over. They have nothing over here, and it's not like they could stop it. So, all right, let's do it. Endgames between, pawn endgames between 1800 and 2200. So it's more targeted if you are trying to get to that 1800. A lot of my students, once they hit 1500, we do get to focus on endgames, and I'm talking about basic endgames, and that helps them get to 1700, a little bit higher. Pawn endgames, 1800 to 2200. I'm gonna hit start, and let's do it. Let me see if this works. Okay, let me just make sure we're good to go. I think we're good to go. All right, so first one, we're in charge of the black pieces, and like I always tell you, endgames, it has to do with, or pawn endgames, it has to do with a passed pawn or an active king. So always try to come up with the answer on your own, and it'll be a good idea if you give yourself maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes if it gets too complicated. Calculate, and hopefully you get to learn the ideas, but at the same time you get to calculate. So let's see. Hey. Ay, pensaba que nadie, yo pensé que no iba a haber nadie. So anyways, here I think if we remember the idea of the square, once I play a3, there's no way that the king is going to get inside. So this is easy, just push. But what if my opponent plays c5? So we gotta go king e7, d6, we take everything under control. So we go back. If we take, then this pawn goes. So we gotta go back. Then a2 or king d6. So look at this. If I go a2, they play c7, and I cannot get in. So if I go king d6, c7, I take e7. So we gotta play king d6. Guys, endgames, very important, you got it. If in an endgame, if you make a mistake, there's no time to recover. Opening, middle game, you make a mistake, you have a lot of time to recover. Not the case here. So king d6, we take, that's it. There's nothing they could do about it. So we got the first one. And this one, of course, I'm immediately thinking of getting into the king and pawn endgame, so just trading rooks. And after rook takes, pawn takes, how should we continue? Like the same thing, take some time to think about it. Okay, let's see. So take. Should I take the pawn or should I go for e5? My intuition tells me just collect on h5. So rook takes, pawn takes, king h5, and I'm gonna get this one. Once I collect on h5, I have a pair of connected passed pawns, right? So take, and notice how I'm not moving the pieces until I see the whole thing. You could easily just trade. We know it's about trading the rooks, but if you want to get the most out of it, just do it in your head, all of it. So we did that, king h5, now king g6, king d5, king f7, we're good to go. There we go, king e8, we control the pawn, and there's no way they can handle our connected passed pawns. So here we go, next one. Now this one, the same thing. It's going to be not so much about the active king, but the passed pawn. So we take, pawn takes, a5, pawn takes, and there's no way the white king can get in the square. So take, and push, that's it. Let me make sure that I keep track of the time, because I want to do this for 30 minutes. If you do this 30 minutes, guys, sessions of 30 minutes or more, you should be fine. Just make sure that you're doing it consistently. All right, this one, I got the passed pawn, but it's going nowhere. So I'm thinking king g5, king e2, king f4, and h4, g5. Yeah, the thing is that once I get to f4 and their king is on e2, it's all about making them run out of pawn moves. The king has to leave, we collect the pawn. So king g5, king e2, king f4, then h4, g5, no, g6, yeah, g6, and then whatever they do, we have the last pawn move, basically. Okay, interesting. King e2, and then g5, we got it, okay. Boom, we take, and the pawn goes, perfect. All right, not so bad. So that was on 1850. So let me go to the next one. So black to move, and the same thing. It's about that active king and the passed pawn. So I'm thinking king takes, king b2, b5, pawn takes, and then take on a2, b4, they get out, b3, a2, they promote and we promote. Okay, I think I know what this is about. All right, so those of you who are live, I see there are a few of you connected. This one is a very interesting one to spend a few minutes. So I'm not gonna rush you. Take your time. All right, guys, let me see. Let's see if this makes any sense. Maybe it's just b5 right away. Takes. If I go b5 and they take, I go a4, king b2, a3, they take, a2, they get out, and I promote. I think that's what it is. I don't need to go after it. I thought so too, but no. b5, and now we don't need to capture. If we capture, we lose a valuable tempo there. So we just push, and then that's it. If they advance, we take it. If not, we continue to push the pawn. East Coast, yep, Miami, Florida. Yep. Yeah, this one was an interesting one. Let me see, what was the rating right here? 1919, not bad. All right, this next one, it seems very, very simple, but it's not simple at all. It is not simple at all. Okay, I think, take some time. Let me catch up with you here. So is king here definitely? For all of us, definitely for all of us. All right, let me see. H3. I think it's just king g3, h3. When the pawn takes, we take with the king. And then if they go over, g3, g2. That's it. Okay, we gotta take with the king. That's the little detail. Take with the king. If you take with the pawn, this becomes a rook pawn. King goes in. There's no way you're gonna win this. So we take with the king. Only then we push. Unbelievable. Let me see if it goes over. All right, let me just go ahead and show you the all the way until the end. Something like this, g2, and then that's it. We're going to promote no matter what. Perfect. And back to here. Okay, that was what? That was a 2070, and we missed that one. All right, this one most likely we gotta trade rooks, and we go from there. Try to do it without doing the first move on the board. But you see, that's the thing. In an endgame, especially if you're in time pressure, we could blow it like that. All right, so this one, rook all the way to h1, king h1. Then it has to be something about before. It's looking like it all starts over here, right? So this one is about the pass pawn, just the pass pawn. So rook takes, king takes. And then is it e5 or is it b4? Let's calculate. Now it has to be e5. So takes, king takes, e5. If they just bring the king over, well, we take. If they take with the e pawn, we got the pass pawn. If they take with the c pawn, b4, c3. Now, if e5, they take us, then do we get d4 or b4? You think so? The thing is that if you go b4, they don't have to take you. They don't have to do anything, actually. So I think this e5 is important. Now, is it before b4 or after b4? No. You know, maybe we even have to bring the king over first. Like rook takes, king f6, king g2, king g5, king h3, then we put this in motion. Oof, I like that one better actually, because this doesn't seem to promise much. Now the good thing about these endgames is that you get to calculate. You don't know how much you get to calculate by doing this. yeah. Alright guys, if I'm playing a game, I'll go rook takes, bring the king over. They have nothing over here, and it's not like they could stop it, so... What day? Today. No. Alright, let's do it. There we go. Now we put this in motion, and I think it is e5 first. Now e5, if they push, if they take, d4, pawn takes. Now this one is gone. Is it? It's not gone. Or maybe it's just about making them run out of pawn moves. Now a4, king goes back, we take. Oh, actually, king goes back. Yeah, that's what it is. This one is much easier. a4, we take, they take opposition, we move the pawn to gain a tempo, and then we penetrate. It has to be it. So you see, the first pattern that came to my mind was this idea, but it just doesn't work. So it has to be a4. That's it. g5, and we penetrate. This was a nice one. Sux 1, exactly. 1831. There you go. There you go. That was a good one. That was a very good one. All right, let's go next. The same thing. Is it active king or is it a passed pawn? Or both? Now this one has to be a passed pawn. Our king is black to move. Our king is trapped. We have to defend these pawns. So it has to be something on the other side. Take some time to think about it. b4, b takes c4, a4. Haha, that one looks very nice. And if they don't take, do we get a4 anyways? No. Okay, what if they don't take? b4, let's say they just move the king, something like that. Do we play a4 then? No. c3. No. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. With b4, what if they don't take? Now, let me see. c3. We're about to promote, so they have to take me. Now we go with a4. So the same idea, but this one is more forcing. If they don't do anything, I'm going to take them anyways. There you go. All right, c3. Boom. Okay, they didn't take. Now, if we take, they take here, nothing. So we got to go a3. It's just one pass pawn that we need. Just one. All right. Good job. That was nice. That was really nice. All right. This one is just, if we push, can the king get inside the square? The answer is no. So they go a6. We push again. a7. Then we go over. c6. We take it. We should be fine. There we go. Now, go or king b8. I mean, if I'm playing a game, I'll play king b8, but let me see. If I go h3, king d6, no. I gotta bring the king over, 100%. Now, king c8, and then the pawn goes. There you go. No silly mistakes. All right, next one. And this is white to move. Let's do it. All right, this is simple opposition. We got the passed pawn. That's it. Pawn goes. Okay, what's this rated? 2098. Come on, chess.com. All right, this one. Okay, this I'm not concerned. When they take my pawn, I take theirs. So there has to be something on the other side. Maybe a4, takes, king f3, I go back, take, and we get the passed pawn. It has to be that. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yes, and you know what? Next to this one, we have the rook endgames. Rook endgames are so common. I would rather spend my time learning king and pawn and rooks than anything else. All right, so let's do it. A4, take, that's it. If they come towards the pawn, I come back, I'm left with a passed pawn. All right, so this one, king h3 comes to mind with the idea of playing g4, right? So king h3, g5, g4, and then the pawn is passed. Now, if they just go back, king g4. So there we go. Once you get the protected passed pawn, this is a very easy game to finish. All right, this one, take your time. I'm gonna leave it up to you. And it could be tricky. So where do we go? We check. Where do we go next? Opposition. All right, I think you cannot go wrong with opposition. Then they gotta move the king. d6. We just gotta be careful with this h5. And you know, we take and we promote first, so it has to be opposition, right? Now, king f5. Let me see, because there are these ideas as well. So I like this b3, but no, they take opposition. So I gotta do something first. Then opposition. Thank you. And okay, king e5, king f5. Let me see. What's the progress after king d7? Maybe b3 right there? I like that. I like king e5 and then b3. Now, is king f5 any better? King d6. King e4. At the end, I have to land on e5. So that has to be the move. Now, if we take, the pawn goes. So we gotta take, and then we go back to defend. All right, this one was much easier, but we have to be very, very careful. One mistake, there's no turning back. All right, we've done 13. Let me go to the next one. Okay, here I have a passed pawn. If I manage to create a second passed pawn, they're just not gonna be able to stop them. This one is under control, no need to waste time. Gotta be careful with these ideas, but I think we're going to be faster. So f4, control. Now g3 here we have other ideas of f3 first and then g3, but doesn't make sense. Now this is definitely out of reach. They take, yeah, we just get there first. That's it. And that's it. We made it to 14. And let me go to the next one. All right, guys, let's make this one the last one, and then we just go on to the next thing that I wanted to do. Take a few minutes if you need to, and calculate, okay? I think I already know the idea, or the right technique, but we'll see. Okay, so this one I think we gotta go around. So we go here, h5, take, and then, okay, let me see, because we have this idea of you wanting to be the last one to get into this situation. So if I go king g3, and then they go king e4, I have to leave, and they get my pawn. So let me do it again. King g6, king h5, king h4, take, Oh, no, wait, you know what? I think I'm missing something, guys. I'm missing something. When I take this pawn and they take my pawn and I go king g3, they cannot go king e4, the king is on g5. That's it. So king g6, king e5, they take king g3. That's it. How can they go from g5 to e4? No ghost. We cannot see a ghost. All right, so this is easier. Opposition, we get the pawn, end of story. That's it.